thanks to everyone who makes it possible. 20 laps to go at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Kevin McDowell, the rear tire carrier for Greg Biffle, is being transported to a local hospital for observation and treatment. New players at the front because Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, and Ryan Newman did not pit. They've chosen track position over fresh tires.
And they had about 20 laps on those tires. You know what? I don't think it's a bad gamble.
No, I mean, Mark Martin, we haven't talked about him all night long, but watch the wheels spin on these restarts with those hot tires. They pick up a lot of debris.
Green flag, 19 to go. Three wide, close quarters. Who's in the middle coming forward? That'd be Kyle Busch.
But look at Jeff Burton in that 31 car. He got bad loose on the high side. He's going to go way back, and now here comes Kurt Busch in the 2 car.
31 looked like he got a left rear tire down, Larry. He's got trouble.
Here comes McMurray, though, pounding along the outside, passing Jeff Gordon and moving to second, and we're right back where we were. Kurt Busch, Jamie Mack.
This is exactly like I thought it would play out. The 2 cars really, really fast for about 20 laps, and that's about what we got to go here.
Jeff Burton has to come to pit road. What a shame. What a great race he had driven to this point. Burton was third at 500 miles. It was a left rear tire, and Kyle Busch moves ahead of Ryan Newman and back into the top 5.
Now look, these guys all get very, very aggressive, as we well know at this point in the race. So I don't think we've seen our last caution flag.
Let me tell you how aggressive Kurt Busch is getting. He just ran the fastest lap of the entire race, period, right there.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Last Saturday night.
Yes, it does.
That lap, Busch was 0.3 quicker than McMurray.
But you know what? He knows he's got to get a big, big case of getting gone right now, because McMurray will chase him back down. I guarantee you.
24 cars on the lead lap. 16 laps to go. Big wad of cars coming out of turn number 2, and we're going to have one more caution. It could come right out of the middle of this pack.
Yeah, these guys are all battling for position. This is all lead lap cars all the way from Rudiment, but right now we've got this battle for third. Kyle Busch in the 18 goes by those 2 Hendrick cars, who has 20 more laps on their tires.
If I had to have one guy in a car on a restart, it'd be that guy in that 18. He can get it done on cold tires. He just takes advantage of every situation on a restart.
Kyle Busch clears Jeff Gordon and is 2.9 seconds behind with 15 laps to go.
And these guys should not catch lap traffic now. They've got a pretty clean racetrack in front of them.
McMurray is going to get to Busch right at the very end of this race. Don't know if he's going to get him or not, but he's going to get to him.
Kenseth, Boyer, and Menard, look at this pile right here, trying to get past Ryan Newman, the 7th place car, the 39.
Larry, some of that pit strategy paid off pretty good. You got Jeff Gordon and Mark Martin still in the top 5. Didn't come to pit road.
And I think while these guys are battling back there, that's letting those 2 guys just pull away up there in the top 5. This is the first time Mark Martin's almost been in the top 10 tonight.
I think it's the first time he's been in the top 15. We just said earlier on, you know, watching him be around at the finish, but I didn't know he'd be this far up to the front.
Now they were 4th and 5th, and here's Mr. Where Did He Come From? Harvick back in play in 12th place, working on Logano on the inside, and the 17 of Kenseth.
Oh, this is
These
big.
2 guys have a history of racing each other a little hard.
This is big getting down in that corner, but looks like Harvick's got the best line.
11th?
Yeah,
10th. Whoa.
Whoa, that was close.
Almost too close.
Cost him a little bit of speed off that corner. They allowed the 17 of Kenseth fight back on the outside, but I believe that the 29 has got the speed around the bottom.
And Harvick is now in the top 10.
12 laps to go. It'll be 11 when they get back.
4th place, Mark Martin goes after his Hendrick teammate, Jeff Gordon.
You know, if Jeff Gordon in that 24 car, if he can come out of here with a top 5 to 7 finish, I think he'll feel like he won the race.
I guarantee you. Hadn't been anywhere near the front all night.
Harvick gave up 10th and 11th and fell back behind Logano.
Now that time McMurray was just a little bit quicker than Kurt Busch, but it's just, I just don't know if the clock's going to let him get there.
No, but that's about when the switch is flipped. The 2 starts to slow down, and the 1 starts to speed up, and he starts eating into that lead.
It's 1.1 seconds with 10 laps to go.
10 to go. It's going to be so close.
Another half a tenth right there.
He needs more than a tenth a lap to be there at the checkered flag.
And I saw him the last time off turn 4, McMurray, in that one.
Yep.
He is digging for everything he can dig right now.
Darrell, it sounds so easy. All I need is a tenth of a second a lap.
But you know what's cool? You got Penske racing Ganassi. We saw that all day in Indy, and here we are seeing it here play out again tonight here at the Coke 600.
And that is cool. 2 of America's great race team owners in its 2 greatest racing series. And they fight each other for both wins, afternoon and evening.
And the cat running third, I mean, his car owner's not too shabby himself. You know, he's won the Daytona 500, he's won the Super Bowl, won a championship.
And the 4th place car, Mark Martin, his car owner, Rick Hendrick in NASCAR, he wins everything else.
He's not too shabby either, is he? We got some amazing car owners in this sport. He's getting there, Larry. He's starting to smell the draft. That one car is.
Yeah,
1 second flat.
He beat him by over a tenth of a second that lap right there. There'll be 7 to go next time by.
But back to 7 to go.
That gap is closing, and it is closing fast. I'm telling you, I like what I'm seeing. He's going to get the, whoa, no. Larry, he overdrove it so bad that lap. Drove it in there and got lost a little bit of time.
No gain. 1 second with 7 to go.
He overdrove 3rd turn. The car took off up the hill with him, cost him a little bit of time.
Off turn 2, McMurray coming. He gets the gap under a second.
Trying so hard.
Meanwhile, Harvick trying hard to get into the top 10. Racing for 11th against Logano. 95 hundredths, 1st to 2nd. And Harvick may make the pass stick this time.
A couple of Richard Petty Motorsports cars behind him there. Casey Kane in the 9, Allmendinger in the 43. Both those are lead lap cars.
Boy, I tell you, that is, I feel sorry for Jamie. I mean, he is giving it, he's driving so hard.
But you can see the interval right there. It's shrinking just ever so slightly.
It's going to run out of time.
Kurt Busch is not looking back.
Nope.
He picked up on last Saturday night's All-Star win with a car that had been in the wall earlier in the race and which NASCAR took for inspection. They didn't get a good chance in the early part of the week to measure it and see what they might transfer to this car for tonight. Whatever the magic was, they put it in this blue deuce.
This just played right into the 2 cars' hands. That last caution was at the perfect time for him and the way they have his car set up.
And I think the fact that the Steve Addington led crew won the battle off pit road.
That was a big gain too.
Jamie McMurray came in here 17th in Sprint Cup points, trying to leave here 15th in the standings, while Kurt Busch 6th could gain 3 spots tonight.
I don't think that Chip Ganassi will be too disappointed with the effort of McMurray tonight. I mean, his car has run so well, led the race, pretty impressive.
And you know what, Darrell, the way that Jamie ran at Darlington and Dover, finished 2nd at Talladega, maybe this is the guy that may make the chase in 2010.
He's working on it, Larry. There's no question about that. He and Bono Mannion are working well together right now.
And tonight, McMurray led 4 times as many laps as he had led total in his 7 previous appearances in the 600.
There's no question that this goes straight to the top of the charts as far as performances for both of those cars right there. Both of those drivers. Kurt Busch never had a top 10 finish in the Coke 600.
Well, his crew chief has been pretty good over here in the past. I'll say that, and it's paying off again tonight. Steve Addington has done a whale of a job turning this Penske program into what you see tonight.
9/10 of a second is oh so brief, yet oh so far on the racetrack.
There's Steve Addington right there, made the move from Joe Gibbs Racing, from Kyle Busch to Kurt Busch and Penske Racing for 2010.
You have to be You have to be white flags in the air, but you got to also be impressed with the 18 car, Larry. Overcome all the adversity they did, and he's sitting here. He's